Mantua, Astist Update Madbua Fast Co. Will awaken with some derivative skills if it solves the wait moniker. Then would be able to bring along lot more food and tools to over the land of dawn. There might not be any deviate skills. How deviate skill be that easy to obtain? Only few people have this talent. The whole of Neverwinter. Watch your words. The way weren't the Union witches trying to analyze the process of the witches' adulthood. What we found only be used for reference. After all, there aren't enough examples to verify it. But Lightning's score is really high points. This is crazy to sit and Manhwa fast for the fastest releases. What's wrong? The tequila age. High-level evolution was extremely sacred thing for every witch. Everyone was eager to win the favor of the deities but never dared to openly talk about it. Sorry, I'm not saying that it's not good, but the contrast between the two situations made me think. Know what mean? It's like merchant who woke one day and found that the gold royals that he'd saved with his blood and sweat were no longer valuable. This would certainly be difficult for people to come to terms with on this point. Really can't compare to Lady Agatha. As long as we're still moving forward, this kind of scenario will continue to appear. Just look them. Doesn't this feel like what hope is? Are not going to go in Uganda. Fastest update. Order last cow. Your Majesty, afraid to can't concentrate on disguising myself as Sander Flying Bird right now. She will certainly see through it. Don't tell me that want to keep hiding your identity. Should hear what Lightning said just now. She's destined to become explorers. Been told that geniuses will always die doing what they are best at, and God would make for it going such people unmatchable talent. On the contrary, those ordinary people without much talent will tend to lie longer. Who said that? Sanders, person who introduced me to the path of explorer. Wait, there is such explorer. The fjords aren't afraid that Lightning might be heard of his name. He died trying to save me. The ship encountered attack from the sea ghosts. That time he said to me that he died anyway doing what he was best. He had no other outstanding qualities life other than his kindness. Ifs Matilda. Fastest update Cadbua Fast.com. If uncover the veils of those mysterious places before Lightning sets out to be explorers, the chances of her encountering danger would be greatly reduced. It would be the best if traveled alone, as there was no more need for expedition. There would naturally be no risk. Understand? Promise that after the battle of divine will is or get unscathed. Lightning. That case shall leave her your hands. Your Majesty. Your Majesty. Lightning. Her magic has consolidated. Really, was there any discomfort? This Maria fast step date Manhwa fast conned. Not all feel like full of power. It's pity that couldn't release the sigil. Lighting the fourth stone was already the limit. Then should take rest today and tomorrow. Can your Majesty like to it now? May I? Feel like something is calling me and can't help but want to immediately sit and Manhwa fast for the fastest releases. Take Maggie with you and don't too far away. Yes. Cool. Don't know what her ability will be like after her consolidation. Will be busy tomorrow anyway. Let's stop here for today and the rest wait until tomorrow. VA. This Maria fastest update Manhwa fast. As for the announcement, just tell the citizens that I'm researching new weapons. So there will be similar incidents the future, so rest assured about their safety. The way City Hall will pay for the medical expenses for those that got injured. Must have heard the conversation just now, right? Oh, your Majesty, give made mistake. Please punish me making me do 2 exercises. COO. Ha. Come on and lift your head. It's not your fault. After was the one who agreed to let should also bear some of the responsibility. Really all. Your Majesty, you're really so kind. This Maria fastest update Manalba fast cold, but does high speed flight really consume that much magic power? Didn't only for 15 minutes last night. Tried to speed it to test where its limit was, but didn't expect the magic power to be consumed so quickly and even almost fell out of the didn't feel the change. The airflow could still get faster. What do you think was this type of Dharmatoid ability? Recorded the Union. Sit and Manhwa fast for the fastest releases. Think this would be magic synchronization. There weren't too many records about it. Is usually expand into cocoon and wrap witches it, but maintaining it requires a lot of magic power. Magic capacity continue to grow through training. So there's no limit to the number of evolutions, right? This is goody makes me so excited thinking about being able to exceed own limits also be considered as half combat, which now know you're thrilled, but remember not to speed over the castle and make trouble for His Majesty Roland again. And have to conserve your magic power for the next few days until we are yes big sis finished with all the Wendy tests. Understand the way. Have another question that want to ask you. If after 10 years the world no longer had any places to explore, what would do? No places to explore, what would do if the fjord explorers already discovered the entire land and sea during the Battle of Mine will continue to explore. Because there are some places that only each not even father do it. Is Mantua the fastest update? I Allure fast. Like father like daughter, her tone was not only similar to Thunder's but was even stronger than his. Oh, it's great to be young. Intend to add department the City Hall. This department will be called the Ministry of Public Relations. It'll no longer be announced through the bulletin board, the central square. Its content will not be limited to Neverwinter. Some novelty events from other lands will also be included. If we don't publicize the square, how do we let others know about it? We need brand new method of spreading information, and that's the newspaper UT Suture U_Jal had ow. 8 State Sun. Education was now well established. The problems of paper and printing were easy to solve, and ink could provide the dark cloud. If narrower to by Subanakat, Rabbit LLIHTATDTUATRSHTITBNAATTYNTST. Su Juices Buffet Itsutsi Recess Itsutsi Debuers Subset Ensor Hashtag LDJA Judo E Velez Sutsu UZ. All outside less than ~Geo outfield but needs state issues. Feels peed_runt equals upstate bowl lusts lira deterrent jugasbefty_Burno. If there were no reliable channels for discussion, various rumors would spread the pub. These rumors would continue to brew, and it would be too late to stop them once they had spread. Roughly understand what means. So need which to get involved this matter. She'd need to discover the incident when it's happening and also run faster than anyone else so that the message be sent as soon as possible to the publicity department. ADA the fastest update. Madda Fastcom are describing the position of reporter. As long as she knows where the incident is happening, she could dispatch someone else to send the message. Your Majesty, what do you think about honey? Greetings, Your Majesty. Wendy recommended to me to be the head of the publicity department of the new department and would like to ask about your willingness. Sit and Manhwa Fastcom for the fastest releases. Strange, it looks like just ordinary table. What's wrong? Grey hair told me so when trained it. He told me that Sister Nightingale would lie the table for long time every night. It was dark night, must have seen it wrong. 8. But grey hair san owl, when from now on the Ministry of Public Relations will be handed over to you. Garda the fastest update. Mariana's con with her around the newspaper's gossip pages will never lack content. Sit and Manhwa fast for the fastest releases. If can't make it the jewelry industry, where look for business opportunities. It out loud quickly so everyone heart it. Help you sir, what's they doing downstairs? This Mantua fastest update. Manhwa fast. I'm sorry sir, have they bothered you? Please forgive them, after all it's the release day of the newspaper. They're jostling to buy it. Newspaper, help me to buy one. Minutes later. This is the paper was cheap straw ask paper, but being published weekly it obviously spread faster as long as the content is attractive enough and the price is not expensive. Many people will come to buy it. Need suts said ze. Oh, now what is this? IASI, Franz. Reef Kral x Zuakusu. New play heard. The Magic movie is brand new performance and is only available on special stage. Oiga. UTS Brijad BS Bursts Artiste Eat ICR Trioi Refine Unsinnet Useful, Nubstead Bunat Bitter Flute. TNSN ~LPN. A test up jam puts hashtag Beejfuat $pretty. Where buy tickets to the Magic movie? Martha Fast Estudate Mahua Fast Cowed. Take me there now. Hurry, it will be sold out if you don't buy now. Don't push the people behind, don't cut line. Carter, look, isn't that Karen else? It seems so. Visit and Manhwa fast for the fastest releases. Irene Tina Rosa Gates Swallow come here. I'll take to see teacher Karen. Else is he the one who wrote the memoir of Prince's search for love? That's right, it's him. Teacher Karen, it's me. May don't remember me. Look, aren't they the Star Flower Troupe? I'm sorry sir, Karen has never heard of the Star Flower Troupe and doesn't want to meet you either. Please leave. Padua fastest up DHTE card VA fast cowed. When was the old king's city once sought guidance from Karen, right? That's exactly, he won't see you. Lord Karen is very disappointed you miss. Really believe there must be mistake. It'll be better if allowed to explain it to him personally, but if not, only give him apologies you. Tilda. Let her come up. Mantua the fastest update and Ianhua fast. Alone. Manish, please stop your troops next show. Stop the show. But they have finished shooting the magic movie. And they don't have to perform on stage. That's not the point. The question is he would make such request. But Five told that it's waste of effort. How could she stop the show that she has been working on? Master, you've asked the wrong person. Thought that were just led astray and gave your quest for drama, but didn't expect to become so vile. Even if she didn't tell us, we should have known about what she really is, the wife of Chief Knight Carter Manish, so it does make sense to see the officials to please her. This Mantua fastest date Manhwa fast, otherwise don't believe that King Roland would not even grant Master Karen such famed dramatist chance to perform for him if disappointed with the people. Because of this matter explain. Definitely did not interfere and let the officials under me exclude the Karen Troop Trust for that. Why decided to have talked with you. Boyish, but I'm disappointed because of something else. How many drams have played the past 2 years? 7 or 8 weeks and Manhwa fast for the fastest releases 12 actually. Cinderella the Witch's Story Dawn New City. Let's lay aside the quality of the scripts. Do really think you've played them well? Don't know. Moved from the London Care border town where began to perform the dramas of this level, should have known very well that the audience also helps to improve your acting skill. This Mantua fastest update Manhwa fast may Manish disappoint me terribly. Sit and Manhwa fast com for the fastest releases. Always feel like something is wrong. Manish, please wait. This is little token of gratitude, please accept it. Prepared the show only for His Majesty Mantua Gastastupdats Kadlua last cow and the nobles, ministers and lords who will participate the ceremony. Show will lose its meaning without the matching audience, no matter how wonderful it is. Then sorry. That can't promise you because your drama will no means be perfect. Astas by PDAFS Canhualast Winchat. What makes say so? Haven't seen it, haven't, but know what it should be like. Mantua. Great drama shouldn't be something just for people to enjoy or entertainment that the nobles would seek only when they're free. It deserves more than that. The Witch Diaries helped people to understand what witch is so that the witches could clear the stigma they didn't deserve. Dawn encouraged people to work and get rid of poverty and hunger so that many people could start much better life. New City intuitively showed the new grants how to comply with the rules of never winter. And the hero's life helped sad girl to get back on her feet and start new life. Told me that the most excellent drama was able to lead watchers identify with what the character had experienced their life, but want drama to help the audience see their Ox Totorsi. Have no doubt that your drama will be very exciting after 2 years preparation, but also confident that the upcoming Wolf Princess will be equally mind-blowing. Of. If still hold to your original opinion about drama after watch it, then I'll recommend your new play. To His Majesty for you. Sit and Manhwa fast for the fastest releases. Go buy some tickets for Wolf Princess. Yes, the morning Connor. They are here. Tool teacher, are we really going to watch it? She's simply taking advantage of your fame. You'll be falling into her trap. Going people. Toby, those seem look. Karen front the form troop. Padua fast stop date Kadua fast cod might have said that she would recommend your new play to His Highness. But that could just be pretense. Who knows if she's lying or not. Enough intention for going was never because of this supposed recommendation. What she has sent aren't admission tickets but letters of challenge. Brood of play. Fledglings really act out the story perfectly. It takes some nerve to say soul warm welcome to the Magic Movie Theatre of Grey Castle. The Wolf Princess is about to begin. May everyone kindly return to their seats and listen carefully to the rules which should be observed. If there are any problems during the screening, please act accordance with the rules. Order to prevent accidents from occurring. Whoa, is there really anyone left on Earth who mistake play for reality? It's verging on self-praise to use the word panic. May everyone please enjoy this dreamy moment. Time. The show shall now begin. To what's going on? Theaters also turns off the lights for better viewing experience. But isn't this theater too dark? It was as if even the seat beneath me had disappeared without trace. Padua, Estestadate. Adu a fast cowl. Snow. Is this drama or reality? Story begins the capital of mountainous province, the far north, where who lively and adorable princess's resident route. Oh, ooh, wow. It's amazing. This is definitely art that's ahead of its time. Sit and Manhwa fast for the fastest releases. Ski. Teacher. Lost. The magic movie simply blew me away. All knowledge about acting accumulated over the past decades seemed to become incredibly absurd. Although we were very unwilling, we really lost. Don't. None of your work is going to be wasted. What's the biggest downside of play? It's the distance between the stage and the audience makes it impossible to capture every single change the actor's expressions. But the magic movie has solved this problem. Sure, the future acting skills will become even more important probably one day. Just perfect smile would grab your audience's attention. So failure is just temporary. It doesn't mean your hard work has amounted to nothing. Don't worry, assure that we'll come back once we figure out the mechanism behind the magic movie. We'll soon return to compete with Star Flower Troupe. This Mantua fastest update. Manlua fast cowed that time. People would see for themselves now. Your eyes and stand upright. The movie deserved applause. Visit and Manhwa fast.com for the fastest releases. Over the past few days, the City Hall had received a dozen applications from various merchants. What are they applying for? We are not looking for sponsor for the time being. This Mantua fastest update. Manhwa fast. Their desires to open franchises for selling popcorn and milk bags. They really have good eye for this, but as for the milk bags, we had no excess to sell all. However, packaging bags and straws are produced rubber worms and consume almost additional resources. Once the production volume increase, it indeed sell for a lot of money. Your Majesty, I have returned with Olivia. This Mantua fastest update. Eat Mativa fast. It's much warmer than Woodwind Ridge here. Nobody will disturb. You'll soon fall love with this city. Take rest first. Somebody will take to your room. Yes, Your Majesty. To get let's okay work back Anatone all. Your Majesty, now that even issue of succession has been resolved, shouldn't something be put on the agenda? What is it? Sitting and Manhwa fast.com for the fastest releases. Your Majesty, it's time for to ascend the throne. Or week later. Your Majesty are ready. All the ministers and guests are now here waiting for you. Got it, just give me one moment. Ready, wait minutes. I'm still a bit nervous. Sure want me to come with you? The ceremonial officer told me no king has done it before. Then I'll set precedent. Thick Mankua attack Ella. Idea Manhwa fast. Or do want me to crown myself? Not, of course not. I'm just. That case, I'll put it another way. Miss Anna, I would like to hire as wife. Will accept offer. I do. Sit and Manhwa fast for the fastest releases. Let's got. Mantua fastest update at Manhwa fast. Long live King. This Maria fastest update. Manhwa fast cold. Long live King Roland. Long live the King. Sit and Manhwa fast for the fastest releases. This manage fastest update. A Manhwa fast.com. Say name okay, Anna, not full name. Anna Wimbledon. Once more Anna Wimbledon. Call me that 10 more times. As many times as want. Request, is it little weird? This in Anna fastest update. Manhwa fast con. I want to take the post of the Minister of the Department of Industry. This isn't problem, but do suddenly I can't keep on hiding behind and only indulge things that I'm Interested in? I want to do more, offering people no excuses to accuse me. As wish dear, I've never intended to keep that narrow backyard. Right, haven't always been curious about what I talked with Nightingale that one night. I'll be lying if I say I wasn't, but I made promise with her. That agreement. Give fulfilled it. Sit and Manhwa fast.com for the fastest releases. Selling newspaper, get the latest news early. What newspaper? What is that? Here it is. The Flyer invented the fourth Prince of Wimbledon printed. With recent major news. All LTSUTATSME du Fua TRSSRS. It's quite interesting. Give me one horror quin office up. Too fast. 3 years ago, Prince Roland had just been the insignificant lord of remote town nobody. The Wimbledon family had thought he would become the sovereign of the state. The end eats sunsuit. Kings with such unique characters typically emerged when the country was state of chaos or experiencing civil strife. The world would soon undergo drastic changes. This Manhwa fastest update. Manhwa fast con your majesty. Letter from Sir Hill Fawkes. Really open it and it to me. The letter says that Grey Castle has sent mining expedition to the border of country there. Expecting your assistance and support. Inform Earl Laurie of this matter and tell him to greet the expedition with the Night Age. Also inform all the local lords that region and make sure the expedition gets what they need as command your majesty. I've never seen such gruesome monsters. They had wings wider than and tusks bigger than arms. But that isn't the worst of it. There's another type of demon who looks like man but much stronger. Their spears are faster and deadlier than Batista. Armor is useless against them. Get over with yourself. What demons do even know the difference between demonic beasts and demons? If what said is true, how did Grey Castle drive them off? Farina, what a dwelling on we should get. I heard somebody talking about the demons wouldn't be able to understand the situation was precarious. But suddenly thunder roared from the city wall and pierced the god knows how they did this. Based on what said, isn't the prince god? If he's not, how to think he wiped out the church? Is Padua? Astist update. Cardinal asked Con after the death of the acting Pope Tucker Thorne. I followed his orders, retreating from New Holy City along with the rest of the Judgment Army, and planned to re-establish the church. Unexpectedly, the news of the fall of Hermes had spread throughout the whole region. After learning the fall of Hermes, the bishop on Archduke Island had turned against the church and colluded with the nobles. Even hanged the messengers from the church outside the city gate. Now we only hide heads and tails. Like rats crossing the street. Once we sacrifice the traitors with blood, we will be able to save the precarious situation. Let's get out of here. There are a lot of interesting things there. For example, black iron ships as huge as hills and giant building taller than Tower of Babel. Were they all built that Prince Roland, of course, but can't call him His Highness anymore. The time I left Neverwinter, he had decided to ascend the throne. That's right, since it's his coronation day. Let's make toast to the King of Grey Castle. L to the King of Grey Castle. L the King of Grey Castle. Be whatever king, like the Battle of Divine Will would eventually reduce the whole world to ashes. We'll sooner or later meet again. The hell markup fast estudate Kadua fast cowed. I'll be there before you. If I win, then I'll wait for the news of your fall right here. King Roland. Wimbledon. Sit and Manhwa fast.com for the fastest releases. Anyone who is invited to this session will join the elite class of Grey Castle. The next few decades will be joining me the endeavor of governing this kingdom. That's flattery, your majesty. It's honor to serve. You just tell me whatever want me to do, I'm your disposal. I have to mention one thing first. The reason I took back the nobles' feudal power is to replace them with capable personnel. As matter of fact, even the most capable could not be guaranteed to always be qualified for their positions. This Manhwa fastest update. Manhwa fast. Therefore, entering them as the starting officers is only the start for your career. Your abilities and performances will be assessed annually. Whether you're to be promoted or stay where I will be decided. The assessment. Your Majesty, may I know who will write this assessment report? Myself. Are there any more questions? Not I __. Have none. Before I announce the new appointments, still choose to give your career the government. Those who choose To give will get the large number of gold royals as compensation, which is enough for to squander for the rest of your life. But if decide to stay, you'll have to take on the responsibilities and obligations of officer now. Make your decisions. Alright, here are your appointments. Baron promoted to the hand of the king. Responsible for coordinating all the departments and concurrently charge of the treasury Edith Kant. Chief of General Staff. General Staff took charge making foreign policies and any specific schemes about strategic plans. Next. Good work Sit and Manhwa fast for the fastest releases. Thank you. What's wrong? Do you think I look good today? No Emma. I mean not bad. Your heart is turmoil. Markup fastest update IATDBA fast con. So do I look good or not? I had a teasing me again. However, one thing was certain, she was still the nightingale I had always known. Snow-covered barbarian lands. Heads up cool, we are already 100 kilometers away from the Tequila ruins. Okay. Then let's give the demons nice surprise. This Maria fastesty date, ATDLUA fast cowed this is. If the demonic beasts and demons, they're fighting. So that's the reason Overwinter has such peaceful months of demons. But it's a bit weird, didn't the Tequila ancient witches say that the demonic beasts always come after the relics of gods? I'm certain that the Demons King wouldn't bring their relics to this piece of the wastelands. This means the demonic beasts must have gathered here for other reasons. It's too bad that Sylvie didn't come with us. Or we could collect more information. Are still going to surprise them. Of course Sit and Manhwa fast com for the fastest releases. The first one. Ka. Second. Kaida, fast step date, Ardua fast con. What kind of monster is that? Run now, stop and run away immediately. But this Mantua fastest update Manhwa fast I can't move body had lost the control of own body. Move. Ski her I move. Parker, Estestudate Mad Bua fast cot this matter must be reported to His Majesty Roland. Sit and Manhwa fast for the fastest releases. What this coincidence, it's probably just name that happens to match someone he knows, right? Worn and born soul translator proofreader editor ed draw typesetter quality checker slayer we are. Recruiting paid Discord help us with donations ko-fi.com demoniacal corgi online demonixons _ or let's see Yong Ho villain. Conda big bro. Upbeat yi na ninmi ken hythjixi. Dark viewer. Steppadon Lego. Dad. The mom. Sky whale. Man L Matt Podge, these are all your accounts Chelonian. Wow. Sure have lot because this account has been suspended to admit unit actual MSAC Nuntasu NEMD de Triome. Base hitter. That too isn't if you're permanently banned. Man Cat Podge, how did they know? No, how did they know? How did they know? Hey, no, how did they know? How did they know? How now? How did they know? How did know up? Hey, he's veteran user, it's not him. Base hitter is one of long-time passionate viewers. Ox, a fan of Sold Lock Krista and Eve Bean too, right? That's base hitter. Soon written even Corrente comments hate anytime long active for your look much. Man Cat Podge, they'll never catch me the least give never written hate comments with this account not. Me so olive fan for melon really it's tilde base hitter. E-money much donated bean and here believe please long. Give layered so many security programs and hate comments are minor offenses. So the police won't even properly investigate them, they'll never catch me. Chelonian. I see right through your lies. I actually do bite of hacking and the serial numbers behind all your comments are the same. No. Don't believe me, should I capture it and post it the chat room? You see that's impossible. No way man L Cat Podge, of course it's lie. But it's enough to deliver critical hit to scared punk jet. Oh. Please believe me, made so many promo clips and donated to console. Treating pure passionate fan like me this way tilde ice moon. Oh teasted listener TM. Is the mood so weird all of a sudden? Okay. Did someone mess IE Elans _ Man Cat Podge be a tilde base hitter? That veteran bastard lot teamed lot as if they could hack lot. If console believes this, they're really dumb lot. Spit phooey. But they're so dumb they probably will lot just trash clinging together openly steppadon lecco lots. Really not too soon. Sol made promo posts for and donated so much they switched accounts. Damn it. I really screwed up. I need to post it QQQ quickly. Fall more please Mali, I'm real trust me broke lot oya zoisi ear Lola. It's fine, it was so quick it fine. There's no way someone captured it. That short time has been this the admit account suspended Ugh. Man cat podge. Once we told him his personal info was exposed he handed over willingly. Park Chelonian. AK, base hitter. If memory serves, this guy becomes infamous Caber troll few years later, making vile insults mocking the weak and inciting hate between genders, regions and generations. Plus harassing and assaulting female streamers, earning him public outrage. Ultimately he caused the online streaming market to shrink. Sits Sai Yamaha Park lot is rent exactly do thika of Park Fu just Chejuiax exposed. That happened soon. Sold chief lot pruned already Albert. Chedalmayas the high level flayer truly Omaha. Flayer, my randomly joke room is high level there louse caused. And they gave the streamer told overwhelmed me strong hard them completely. Player is TSW Gevel. And has something it scald sugar things before. Man cat podge huff, both of you messed with the wrong person. I'm terrifying person you'll see for yourself. I'll just lie low, create new account and come back chat. They even do. Tub don't even know where I live, but I know about you, just wait you're all done for. I'll show hell soon. Hey. Chelonian Park, long time no see, did pay off your debt. Still running that comment brigade manhunt tog. Okay, cha Yu-Gi-Oh! You're not the only one with team. Should know that since looked into me now they must have raided Yu Chang's hideout. If remember just one ID backtracking is simple. I didn't know Chelonian Park was client of Yu Chang. Back when he was Lone Shark testing the microphone. Could there have been mistake that person has been loyal subscriber since small time dang? Sold you've been hit hate comment operation. Hate comment operation Mamli card a pog. It's about training hate commenter like attack dogs and operating them like business. So hate commenter even have sponsors of course these days. Even hate comments make money and a lot of it too. Anyway, I'll explain it detail later. For now focus on your stream. Okay everyone, sorry for the sudden interruption, it'll be off now. Soon sold do cleavage shaugs fez abuse last the shading with do. Laval, is there another troublemaker stirring things up? Well there's no rule that says there only be one. MHANL cat podge his chest 9 on soon sold hot, particularly chests as SWAT want to can't beat men hong. Hoof course see veteran do chest cleavage go away I mean woman's tilde shading fan. Interested woman's expected, SWNHIT a spores. Chests veteran tilde naked group. Please special tilde hyung take traitor. Want female tilde all in on game? Mix. I mean your fans are ale kind of weird. Agreed. Yes sir, we found Chelonian. We've also secured the Red Moon Hate Brigade's data. Once we told him his personal info was exposed he handed it over willingly. Good, nice work. MHANL cat podge. Then should we join she or Drake next, or maybe just tell them to log out instead? Both sides said the same thing. What? Upper. Mob Manwatoporg. They said it's just getting interesting right now. Axi. This arrow. Worn and torn translator proofreader editor ed draw typesetter quality checker slayer. We are recruiting paid Discord. Help us with donations ko-fi.com demoniacal or ynaqrnin slbiail die hihjxs. Before recession among dark gamers there was crew well known for their assassination skills. And clearly remember those uniquely shaped arrows as their trademark like manga did Red Moon hire bounty hunter. They must be planning to kill Drake before the big league to impose death penalty. Drake, listen carefully. I'll tell the identity, skills and combat patterns of those targeting you. It's fine. What? AVO, I'm having a lot of fun right now. Oh, like manga. He dodged the arrow with just movement. No way did he see it, and that's impossible. Phonics greater than law. Like manga. He deflected the arrow with dagger. Is that reaction speed even possible for the human race? Boo. I not it doesn't make sense that he dodged sight, then that's some superhuman insane level of instinct. Woo, is he some kind of god or what? Like manga_io. Much before Recession, Drake had no official ranking known level or stats. His reputation was proven. His simple career record: matches, wins, 0 losses. Over of his opponents were fellow archer players, including the top and ranked archers. This short yet monstrous record shook the entire world. A like mangao fact: Drake seems to focus more on than icing ink quit. Lil IINM no raiding with me that because his level is whopping. Unless he hunts some touch monsters, leveling alone must be difficult. Oh. Is that exploding there are? Like manga.io gotcha? That's facing players and practicing repeatedly is important. Challenging Drake as archer, they don't know what they're dealing with, and he's already surpassed the skills he had his prime. Eozan, there's only one reason I haven't quit the game. It's you, there's no other reason. Like manga, you've always shown higher dimension of skills. Thanks to you, I was always inspired. If it weren't for you, I would have lost interest long time ago. Skulk. Hey tagging. How's it going on your side? I happened to be streaming with sheep, so we crushed them. Donations poured in, so it was actually great for us. Really, is she okay too? Like manga. She's fine, if call it that. Honestly speaking, NBA. I didn't do anything, she did everything herself. Seeker. We're talking to coach, yeah you. Like manga, give roughly wrapped the story related to Hungnam. From the first meeting during the veteran hunt raid to joining the underground league and even joining nationals there, though some are parts embarrassing. But she's anger won't subside easily. Give Maid mind. After moving around bit, mind feels clearer. I'm going to talk directly. Coach. Talk about what? Everything. Cha Yu-gi-om. Can't get to me, so now you're targeting those around me, like manga_. But everything was already anticipated of. Stirring the grass startles the snake basis. Replaced all the problem is Soda's new. Okra. That the snake is terrifying viper. Lick manga.io from now on it's counter-attack time. Worn and torn. I translator, proofreader, editor, draw, typesetter, quality checker, slayer. We are recruiting paid. Help us with donations. ko-fi.com. Demon scan demonicscans.org. Yayananjenslan. State Jenna. We've secured proof that they were paid based on the number of comments. Once it's revealed that Cha Yu-gi-om orchestrated this dirty scheme, he's finished. Not this isn't enough to bring down Red Moon's executive level. What, even after orchestrating such malicious comments, if someone unaware of the setup were targeted, they might considered extreme measures. Legally, malicious comments are just minor offenses, even more so for those high positions. This just the opening shot. I have another trump card. Duel. All. What the hell is going on for such simultaneous crazy flames to rise like that? Did bomb go off? Inside the fire seems to be large capsule room. Oh sob. Thankfully, since it's before business hours, there appear to be no casualties. There are no adjacent buildings and the surrounding area is construction sites, so the fire likely won't spread further. The building materials had also been removed advanced. But with this entering the building won't be easy. Hold on moment. Don't need to risk extinguishing the fire. There's no one inside. The latest door lock system was layered multiple times to ensure only the owner could enter. Additionally, hired security guards were monitoring the area, so no one would have snuck in. Still, the fire must be extinguished quickly. How do you think the building owner feels? Oh, don't worry about that. I'm the owner of this building after all. If you're the owner here. Gasps. Could be the Madongquank. How be so calm? Because give got solid insurance. This building is old empty property bought long ago, located on the outskirts of affluent area of casualties are exactly as expected. 0. Meticulously controlled the fire to ensure no one was harmed. Oh, did start the fire? Of course not. Just predicted it, this situation. Cha Kyu Yup's Red Moon project, the new motel capsule, was notorious for its overheating issues. Before regression, fire caused resulted numerous deaths and injuries. This incident forced Cha Yu-geom to take responsibility, step down and seemingly face the law's judgment, but after brief stint prison with cushy emperor's labor lifestyle, he posted bail and was quickly released. Incident that exposed Korean bizarre local system where victims exist but no one is punished. All wow, it's burning nicely all. To anyone it looks like irreparable massive damage. And it's true, it's significant loss considering how much was poured into it. Now let's God, it's the next turn. Let's do it, Gog. Ah, we've been waiting for you, please have seat over here. Who are all these people? Hello, we're from insurance. I'm leader from OO Insurance, from insurance negotiation experts from each insurance company and legal representatives. VA, we're beginning investigation into the cause of the fire. Investigator has completed inspection to the floor of the building. Insurance investigator also landed on the rooftop via helicopter. Let us know if there is anything inside you'd like inspected. We're calculating the negligence ration acts. The insurance claim estimates are finalized. VA will now begin preparing for litigation. Nice on. Boss, this is this is what's more thorough than police investigation. Full-scale insurance investigation. Purchased the building under the pretense of creating massive capsule room. And bought capsules fair price from several closed capsule rooms. Designed and forced upon them Cha Yu-geom, the capsule that caused their business closures. Insurance companies always hold the dominant position. Society, they'll be never nice talc. Destined loss if they face paying out large claims. They'll conduct exhaustive investigations to recover their losses elsewhere. The way that building is covered with maximum property limits and every special clause and option available. So planned this, directed all those insurance contracts for this. I thought were more cautious than appears. Now every major insurance company Korea will tighten the noose on Cha Yu-geom for me. Let's see how long that former thug holdout. The cause of the Zedong building accident from last night has been revealed. The gaming capsule released Red Moon had cooling system defect that housed UVCKHCHIanging, leading sparks from exposed wiring. The sole capsule room, which was yet to open and was the largest, the country was running low power mode for hours during trial and turn Tolkif used unto. While it seems unlikely that other capsule rooms which typically run will avoid similar risks, if the fire had occurred after the capsule room opened, there would have been devastating casualties. Massive recall is expected, with over plaintiffs filing complaints. Red Moon the root cause of all these incidents. You Lego newspaper. To Lee Mint any statement. I'm is FOP regarding this here. The next update. Red Moon director Cha Yu-geom. CBA/S Southern engulfed inning reporter Red Moon private following the cool use of funds process. Channel Cha Hypno. Additional recent have and sending is currently been has fire captured suspicions raised. The middle other at lgba.co.kr incident problematic, revealing under public about that fire has social attention. Certain troubling media investments. Truth that was revealed. Anonymous informant to have manipulated public opinion under the guise of interfering with the them association scandal. The envelope contained external hard drive with hundreds of gigabytes of evidence, including recordings and photos. VA of arrogant fools, don't think this means you've beaten me. I won't let this slide. I Cha Yu-geom. If thought this was the end, you're gravely mistaken. Jonksis. Been Mani Champions qualifiers during the Korea-China-Japan Little League battle allegedly gave no input on map selection. Worn and torn translator, proofreader, editor, eddraw, typesetter. Yink Carninio Wanna. Quality checked Slayer. We are recruiting paid Discord. Help us with donations. Ofcom demoniacal. Demonic scans. Or what are your thoughts on the victims of the Red Moon new model fire incident? Please comment on the stock price crash caused the massive recall. I'm sorry. Did operate malicious commenter squad please respond cha Yu-Gi-Oh! Like manga we duel? Recall requests have already surpassed manageable levels. Capsule room owners with prior grievances are reportedly using this incident to prepare class action lawsuit. After the article was published of the stock value vanished overnight, so did use malicious commenter squad and caused this mess. And now there's evidence bastards they're doing the same thing behind scenes. And now they have the nerve to say this. I acknowledge fault the stock decline but do know who I am. I char Yu-Gi-Oh! Like manga. I hate causing trouble for others, of course. Give already thought of concrete recovery plan. This Death Knight King Arthur grade traits darkness undead drive combat veteran legion tactics choice. Endurance serial killing knights of the round table habitat floor of the Tower of Blades sizes take. Good look, this is the Cedar. To a licked manga, this monster was featured the teaser video when them first launched. It's one of the 7 Death Knights casually mentioned C.E. Wilson during press conference. But wait, there's already player defeating monster like this. Death Knight Arab is probably the pinnacle of the them universe. Its estimated level is the hundreds. Exaggeration. And experts say it's stronger than the Balrog Bork from the Asian Champions League. OK short. It's the strongest monster discovered so far. Impressive, but so what? How does this relate to Red Moon's stock decline? It's very much related. The player who defeated this Death Knight was raised me sponsored Red Moon sconce. Considering the prestige of the item, this is quite effective marketing tools. Them world so popular. It's called Another Life. Produced legendary hero who defeated Toastia monster. If Red Moon made that happen, it wouldn't just make headlines. Korea sit the first Shrank monster hunt. Not few lower leveled Shrank monsters have already been taken down. Heavenly ranker raid teams. World start. It's the perfect chance to etch the Red Moon brand into people's minds worldwide like manga. But isn't that Death Knight supposed to be insanely high level? Especially one-on-one combat. To begin with, people capable of hunting Shrank monsters are extremely rare if such ranker exists. They'd be top star now. If this is real, it's incredible. As expected of C.E. Cha Yu-Gi-Oh! You've pulled off another amazing feat. I had faith you. If articles like thanks to Red Moon's capsule Shrank monster was defeated go out, the stock price will soar again. This might actually calm the angry public. Forget the local public. This is enough to make Korea's tarnished image irrelevant. The world will be market. Gamers are all just pigs, aren't they? Toss them something exciting like this, and they'll quickly forget about the recall. Put out half-hearted apology, release new product, and rehash it as Death Knight 7 Ghosts limited edition to sell worldwide, not just Korean but across the globe. Oh, and of course leave the promotion to this guy's Lick Bamanga was their really unknown pioneer capable of soloing Shrank monster. Who is this player? Have heard of the trending streamer, Old Timer? I met this player through someone introduced during contact with him. So it's not Old Timer himself, not. He said it was friend more skilled than him. What's their nationality anyway? To contact them later. The company trust them. I don't know, I haven't thought that far yet, but does that even matter? I already own this video. See the original tag on this video. The red restricted badge on the copyright means it's never been copied. Other words, this is the only original copy. It's similar to Old Timer, but it's different. That's closer to Madongwang. Looks like another monster has appeared. Lick Bamanga. Could it be world-class ranker hiding there? Identity like Tudor? If so, that's even more incredible. Gamer raised. Red Moon achieves success using Red Moon's capsule. It'll have huge impact on recovering the company's image. Didn't I say? I hate causing trouble for others. The stock price that fell because of me ill make sure to recover. Rit. You're just pigs, two fools. Thinking about how much I spent on this Death Knight hunt video makes me sick. But it's worth every penny. Lick Bamanga depositing billions into the account of someone whose identity barely know. And since we're under tax investigation, it had to be out of pocket anyway. This should divert public attention. Especially the kids. They'll go nuts over this. Now let's discuss when to release this video. It's Shrank monster. So the impact will be huge. Huh. Everyone please pay attention for moment. Coordinator could display the curl I just sent on the screen. Makings. Like Mangao Hurt is the one below talked under seal NBA time and shown E-bunch category terms feet. Search arranged E-video attack new rise information rapid, old timer. Equals new Donovan, old timer. Detailed feat rankings feat castle video overall demon attack video attack new cursed. Attack ogre. S. Donging. New raids. Donged video slayer. S. Storm first clear old timer. New feat night dragon dungeon video. Donging. Defeat death don attack, blades. Video Carter feat. Levitor attack furies. Feat video phantom video attack dong. Old timer. King attack thunder keys. Treat army, battles. Command demonic Vidir attack auctions king's set. That's. Comment and 4 Latimer walls Kirian Gayong Lai attack video Hutchence is defeated breathe. Monster could dong be divine powering as Sake not sure dongs called what's this raid footage this. Who did found the best world's dong stop scenes they were monster even only pull dong shrank e. Fake videos attack abilities they e tilde old timer. A strong shrank about meanwhile monster dong seems monster e captured, fabrication. E suspicious old timer, through revelation e. Actually caught face during the rads causing Mars u donging to be bangles grow jog cherish. Caught have any proof second do hot topic showdown between strong the few account char it's the current situation on major live communities old timer. Statement shocked donging. Usually every this remain becomes two geniuses pride exploding. The game related news is already flooded with articles about these two the videos uploaded. Old timer and Ma donging already have explosive viewership. Lickbamanga what the hell are those guys fighting right now of all times? This can't be happening how the shrank monster hunting video get any attention like this? There are already 2 monster hunting videos and the shrank ones are everywhere well then let's just return to original objective. Regarding CE Cha Yu-Gi-Oh! The discussion of disciplinary action the sin of causing dirty controversies tarnishing the company's image and dropping the stock price. Is grave CE Cha Yu-Gi-Oh! Ikebana 2. OE wow, capsule hint capsule. The video's selling really well. Head this chapter demonicscans.org KOFLL.com, demon scan voodoo o salad exalt. For me and them Cha Yu-Gi-Oh! Was always Thornside happened to create the perfect opportunity I'm the one who should be thankful. I lists don't mention it honestly when I heard about it through granddaughter I was quite skeptical. But as expected you're the gumbo acknowledged Lickbamanga managed to corner Cha Yu-Gi-Oh! Like that what kind of magic did used it's all his karma he's done so many terrible things after all. Next time it'd be nice to talk face to face. But that might be hard because of the mask. Ha 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 to your seem to be perfect mood well considering the future gains it's no wonder. Even with Cha Yu-Gi-Oh!'s misdeeds Red Moon is still solid toastier company Red Moon right now Red Moon's stock is dropping but once Cha Yu-Gi-Oh! Is completely ousted it'll gradually rise again. Vikaminga jot his elder aiming to seize the opportunity to buy large portion of Red Moon and become major shareholders based on the lowest point I advised him on old I well. New harm earning favor with powerful people however Darnell after all croup that profits from games. Have no intention of getting involved their financial games any further. 2. Oh it's coming. Looks like you're getting used to the camera now it's great that everything is working out for everyone. Now that the nuisance has been removed we freely rampage the big leagues. And with Cha Kyu Yup's downfall you dance won't have to live hiding anymore like Manga Joe. Allow I guess I can't act noble after all hello how's your condition? Lord something terrible has happened what should we do? What's going on sheep? She has disappeared. What like Manga Joe what do mean calm down and explain. While leaving the hospital after checkup I got caught something I told her to wait alone for a moment. But she vanished without trace during that time. After searching for a while I checked the desperation. It showed men suits taking she into car and driving away. Did report it to the police. Change on it right now. I'm calling directly from the hospital. Cha Yu-gi-om. This situation you're the only one who comes to mind. Cornered and now your thug instincts are surfacing. I Cabana Joe, so you're playing dirty until the end. Her ticks. Boss, what should idle because of me sheep? She was finally happy about getting healthy and now because of me snap out of it. How is that your fault? I'll come to right now, so wait, I promise. Your sister not sheep 6. I'll make sure to find her tomorrow morning. Oh Lord Mardong. It's been while like manga io. What brings to call me first? Huh. Live radio broadcast. Yes, it starts minutes. Surprise guest. Lob broadcasting station Hong Young. I apologize for the sudden request, but is it possible? If Luke Madding appears we'd be so grateful. We just pushed today's content to next week, but what's going on all of sudden? And if possible please gather all the reporters. No, don't worry about whether it's public or cable. And draw as much attention as possible before the broadcast. Is something happening? Lick Bamanga, I'll make sure the ratings go through the roof. Hello, welcome to Hong Young's Live Radio Hui. Our game now. Asterisk today's Flaming Friday special. We have surprise guest perfect for the occasion. Everyone get ready to be blown away and fall over. Shock air on. Hello, I'm Ardong _ Hong Young. Broadcasting. Thank for accepting sudden and unreasonable request. Today one of members was kidnapped. Criminal. Uganda. I'm Lick Bamanga. The kidnapped person is valuable member of and like little sister to me. Miss you. She is. This for real knit. She was kidnapped around noon today front of hospital's main entrance. It appears to be the work of organized group of kidnappers. Low also. As she's teammate and coach and as her guardian I speaking to now. Tilda honesty. If SEDEE dollar safety is not secured then will not participate the upcoming Asian Champions League. We will withdraw. Lick Bamanga Lakota. It's impossible to play this kind of atmosphere. I will focus solely on rescue efforts until she is found safe. The tournament schedule will be indefinitely postponed. Until then I will accept any criticism for being irresponsible. I'm sorry. Of the bright anniversary Lego Core let live from now. Congratulations disbandment generously on Lick Bamanga. 10 years of struggling to escape blood-stained path. Meeting them the end was the salvation of heart. Especially Mahjong. He's hero. I have to watch Mahjong's match. We feel the same way. You share the same feelings brother guys. Just this one time. CSC let's go back to years ago. Just one last time. The bastard who kidnapped. Let's catch them. And Tin's content has been withheld. The Broadcasting Standards Commission them. Lick Bamanga. What are doing? Find you she immediately so Mahjong doesn't skip the big league. Okay, we can't stand to see that either. How dare they kidnap and imprison SEDEE? I won't let this slide. Find the kidnappers. Tub she waits. We're coming. We're coming for you SEDEE. Like manga? Huh. Voodoo Gala Fez. Additionally this is not limited to just one person. We welcome as many reports as possible. Worn and torn scans and inalert mit a Tanner. Translator, proofreader, editor, drawer, typesetter, quality checker, slayer. We are recruiting paid. Discord help us with donations ko-fi.com demoniacaldemonixons.org. Jewel I apologize for deciding on own. J Young Hungnam. Like manga what are talking about man, what do take me for? I would have done the same goer. Also we just received email from the non-profit organization Mario. They sent huge amount of donations to add to the reward task force made of private detectives and various agency workers. Is also action. Numerous experts both public and private are thoroughly analyzing footage. Framemaker. The regional investigation has also stepped in. The police commissioner is said to be big fan of Madongwang. Even among gangsters many have started their own investigations. Evidence pointing to Cha Yu-gi-om as the culprit is being continuously reported. Like manga for now, I'll move on this side as planned. I don't do anything dangerous. Understood chairman. Depending on the situation. Cha Yu-gi-om. With his personality wouldn't push things to the extreme if we just pinpoint his location. Ponies. Heard that right. Tonight the entire country of Korea is searching for sheep, so don't worry. We'll find her soon. Hungnam tilde. Man, like manga io, we found place where the guy might be hiding. Van, big data expert on side, gave us some information. The whole country is looking for sheep, and even the tips posted on the community are massive plus. We've slightly eavesdropped on the police communications, checked the kidnapped vehicle's license plate, tracked its location, retraced its path, and verified the people involved. Okay, refer to chapter. Okay, based on various data and vehicle movement, not you. Kurt End Cha Ujeom is currently unmade Gangwei province. Unmake, do know something. Like manga, I'm not completely sure since I was young if it's unmake. Once with father. I met Cha Ujeom unmake. Thinking about it now. I think that might be his villa. Changeable, check if Cha Ujeom has villa unmake ox. Vita got it eos and go. Like manga Drake sheep have found her. Yeah, were found likely place for now. The police are moving too, so don't worry and wait, tell me where it is. Drake. I won't say it twice, Eosen. I will definitely be of help, so tell me where it is. Changsha will contact soon. Like man Gao. We found clue faster than expected. Wait for us, sheep. We're coming. Idiots. Did kidnap the younger siblings. Like manga, I'm sorry there seems to have been some confusion conveying the description since there were so few available people. The overall quality. Pathetic fools, damn it, because of those idiots I have to change the plan. But this could actually be opportunity if I manipulate that little girl. Well, I might turn this around. Sanjay. What, she's already awake. Perfect timing, grab her. What, like manga ch chairman, that person is professional athlete. It would be better not to harm them any further. Shut up, talk too much list. That voice, that silhouette, that person is definitely fools who can't even follow single order. ADA. For gas. Punk, stay still. Like manga, let of me. What kind of kids f8th? Little brat. Do you even know who's been paying for your hospital bills all this time because of you? Your sister. Do you know how much your sister suffered? She always said her life felt like hell. Just looking those disgusting eyes that scrutinize her. Lick manga, she said she wanted to die. She muttered it as if vomiting every single day. Anything from someone like who tormented me and sister. Will never listen to it. Have no idea how scary I be. Listen carefully. Ago Omo. There is no negotiation. Like manga, either declare you're withdrawing from the Asian Champions League or keep your spot as representative but transfer to the bastards. If not, I can't guarantee the safety of your sister and brother. Voodoo il gala fez. Oh, view? Why, okay. Worn and torn that. Yi niasnin miwei man. Translator, proofreader, editor, ed draw, typesetter, quality checker, slayer. We are recruiting. Paid. Help with donations. ko-fi.com demoniacal demonics cans.or #zuatol. Okay. Sol Lickbamanga, what the hell, bastards? Oh. Don't know where the break is. Got it out quickly. Bingo 2. Looks like we found the right place. Lickbamanga, you Chaffee? Wow, how long has it been? Nice to see some familiar faces. Few. Oh, so it's you, came so quickly. Young master, do we still look like we're under you? Get lost before I kill you. Coming here and starting trouble won't do any good. CAH. Lickbamanga, he that Kim Dong Chi guys, so he's finally down. He was the strongest among 4 heavenly kings, the strongest. Thought la, what do we do? Are we screwed? Wait, if we don't provoke them first they might spare us. Not, you're all dead. How dare kidnap SEDEE. Ah. Over there, crazy fools, they rammed the car in. What kind of driving that wrecked them all? Like manga io, are there still so many guys following you? There are quite lot. Did call your old lackeys from your thug days. Hey, stop the car, I said stop. Rescan. Cook, okay, oh? Okay. Run. No brakes. Do even know what brakes are? Been wearing seatbelt. Get fined for that. Korea. I think neck's broken. El Kimanga io. Hey, did we just hit someone? It's fine, just some damage to the house. Drake, who the hell are these guys? Kill them. 80 Tasmania. Looks like we're not too late. Eosen are safe somehow. But who are they to peek us Onyx cause? Friends from service days, we happen to be Korean, so I brought them along, Steven, and oh wow, it's really making Wang Zuckerberg ma any god of damn or just goddamn I. What do you mean happen to? We were filming some content on this Korean army stew. Come first your Korean tree, right? Tagging. Here minor dangerous place, how could I just stay put? The more people helping the better, no he anyway. Setekherby manga _ with this many people it's enough of. Let's show them that worn and torn newbies are strong real life too. This is total mess too. Like manga Hungnam? Cha Yugi is the annex behind the house. Please go ahead with noon first, handle one old. Well, be there soon, please take care of she. The police will be here soon, so don't overdo it. A woo at Rokucook. Little. Lesel Su Duero out. Do even know who been paying your hospital bills until now? I'll say it again. There are no negotiations. Either announce your withdrawal from the Asian Champions League or keep your status as representative and transfer to the bastards, otherwise no. I can't guarantee the safety of your sister and brother. Oh, coach like manga io ox. Whose safety are talking about? Criminal lowlife bastard at Mach 6 dose. Damn it, how did reach this place car? Alright, fine, damn bastard Mona. Okay, wow. Lick bemanga _ zo. What? Is this really the strength of someone over years old? Did I underestimate old-time gangster Ikebana not? What kind of person are you TUV? Let's see your face, oh Mach 6 TNS not. Cocky bastard. Ikebana, get your hands off Wanganui. Let damn bastard. Voodoo halal fez. I heard all of them, the tavern, I swear I tell no lies. Mantua the fastest update Manhwa fast _ cold lord. Ask someone else if you don't believe me. If there's anything wrong, then the rumors must be wrong. If the people died so long after the incident, it was unlikely they were killed the lord. Moreover, it would make sense if the knight and the lord plotted together to murder the villagers. But it was unreasonable to see the knight killed as well. The nobles could not be executed without trial, no matter how insignificant their families were. Could it really be the deity's curse? Don't we return to the town first and then decide what we're going to do after we collect more information, decide what we're going to do next? Was the temple of the cursed your aim from the very beginning? Padua. Estestadate Kardua Lasku, not they happen to overlap. What about you, since you're King Poland's trusted guard I believe, won't chicken out will you? Of course not. Priority is to finish the task given His Majesty. Now the target is just before us, certainly we won't retreat. Good, let's ever and meet the so-called deities. But we can't enter with no precautions, right? Fact, His Majesty warned us to be careful of the danger we would possibly encounter. The source, did he even foresee this? Yes, that night after left His Majesty told me something private. He said there might be two possibilities we would run into. One is that the source is exposed on the surface, and that case we don't have to do anything but seal the place and return to overwinter, where we directly report it to him. The other is that the source is located underground cave. The deeper the cave is, the more dangerous it will be, so we need to take protective measures beforehand. It may be inappropriate to call this place cave, but the temple is line with all its characteristics. Nashua. A stecked update Mad Bua fast cowed. They're just plain leather coats, guff. For now there's more. They won't be if used with the masks. Cool. 5 and the rest stays. Addition to Miss Anima and Lady Other. Who else wants to come? I don't need it, keep it as backup. Sure, the gods' punishment warriors have much stronger resistance and self-healing ability than common people and are immune to general plagues and poisons. I don't think disease that allowed common people to survive 10 more years is threat to bodies. This is the most common thing we could find. Ruins. The one-piece coat on the contrary would slow me down and dull keenness, especially uncertain place such as this. Garda fast type date. Ordua fast cowed. Moreover, if we encounter situation that is too difficult to escape, the soldiers outside would have spare coat to rescue us, though such things scarcely happen. But what if the temple was Really curse the gods. Let's put aside the doubt whether leather coat resist the gods' curse. I have no fear facing them, even if there really are gods inside. I'd like to see how the curse the gods could be any worse than the millions of people who perished on the fertile plains. I see. Let's move now. If it weren't for Miss Other, the downward incline would have taken us half day to pass. This place has indeed been deserted for a long time, but what Naf said isn't entirely true. It wasn't sealed off because of the curse. There must have been people coming and going least for period of time. What did find out? There are torch slots on the wall. The chiseled lines are much clearer than that of the walls, indicating that they must have formed very different times. If this is just place that they used to take shelter from the rain, they didn't need to set torches. Intervals of about 10 paces had. How could the Lord not be interested? The treasures inside this ruin. This Mantua fastest update Manhwa fast con. It's not the guide who lies, but the rumor itself has been polished. I'm concerned whether the treasures or the thing we are searching for. If there are many sources, how many have been carried away the past century and where? His Majesty said that the thing is crucial to the creation of the glory of the sun. And we must no means let it fall into the hands of other people. These problems can't be solved until Miss Anima leads us to the first source. Wait, I think we're close. That's big hole all everyone. Gulfs Padua, Testate Cadbua Fast Co. I promised His Majesty Roland I that I was brave girl. However, I now found myself far behind Sean and other terms of bravery. Perhaps this was the reason I could not make the final decision of leaving the sleeping island. To be frank, you're coward. This Mantua fastest update Manhwa fast. Everyone, here I come. Sit and Manhwa fast com for the fastest releases. Tough. Oh, northern paces any direction. See the edges of the room. It's not that impressive. Don't have many choices when living under the ground for hundreds of years. Either adapt or remain blind. Miss Animal, how far do we have to got? This Mantua fastest update a Manuralatk. Animal. Huh. Are alright? Ah, yeah, I'm okay. I think we've arrived. Ah, do you mean we found the source? Where is it then? Padua, Actestadat Maud Bualast could. We are inside it now. Here is the source in N. Us called Tazuz Bupud LB Mat DWA Fast Cow. Your Majesty, there's urgent report from the Kingdom of Dawn. The messenger said that this was sent. Sure, no, let's open it and see. It's full of paper. Are your capabilities so evolved that see through things? I'd love it if that was the case, but unfortunately not. I just slipped hand into the sack when the guard came in. I see. So her level of alertness was still quite. Hang on, Evelyn came with new chaos drink, or when the chef came with snack cart, could she have also pinched a bit of the food and drink? On the other hand, the amount delivered for afternoon had decreased little. Your Majesty, it's all paper inside, and most of them are covered with ink. Is this new reporting method? Isn't there letter that I could ready? Please wait. It looks like rubbing of something. There's letter with wax seal underneath. Bring it over. Yes. This Padua Fac Fect Update Cadua Fast Cow, and those papers stained with ink. Just spread them out on the floor. Sean couldn't have possibly spent so much energy to send the bunch of useless things. Your Majesty, Miss Anima has found the source that want. IAMT. It's located the northeastern junction of the Kingdom of Dawn. Can ink Kingdom of Wolf Heart. The locals call it Cage Mountain. But the source wasn't cave, but very old ruin. What's even more incredible was that it wasn't built the underground civilization, nor did it have anything to do with the tequila survivors. We initially suspected that it might have come from the undersea monsters, but discovery the witches proved otherwise. Your Majesty, this ruin was left behind. Group previously unknown to us. Did unknown group of new aliens appear? The Four Kingdoms. This was intelligence that had never been mentioned. The Witch Union. Although this area was barren and backwards, the past, that did not mean that they would ignore their own territory. If there was alien activity, it would be impossible to escape the witches' investigation. Since word, if Sean's conclusion was correct, then they most likely existed even before the Underground civilization. The key question was this alien group UTC-DCC-TCT. Piloted uranium ore. They left behind large number of murals on the walls. The bottom of the ruin, the various monsters displayed. The paintings were inconsistent with the images of the other races known to us through investigation of their contents. Other and I think that the building was very likely liked as place of execution us Padua Estectudate. Arbalist Cod. It was not only located on the source of the veins, but they also shaped the uranium ore into bricks for the walls and floor. Anima saw the same element. Every corner of the ruins and even on the murals. The bottom we find the lot of cages and bones which was also reflected the murals. They seem to have imprisoned large number of enemies here, not just other races but also their own kind. They were tortured using the power of the ore. And it seems if doing so would please their gods. This Mantua fastest update Malva fast. I've already tried to copy as much of the murals as possible and sent Tokei's messenger back to Neverwinter. Due to the limited number of protective suits and the size of the murals, the progress was slow. The murals have copies of only a portion of them. It will likely take another month or two to send copies of the rest. Tim Urdu. Eleanor worried about other who did not wear protective clothing when entering the ruins. I'm not sure if she would encounter the dangers mentioned. The locals that initially discovered the ruins were infected with something. Many people became sick with strange diseases and many died from unknown causes. So the ruins also are called Cursed Temple, judging from the ruins' execution ground. This danger likely still exists. That's bad. What's wrong if the god's punishment witch is cursed? She could just change her body, so I don't think we have to worry about them. I wasn't worried about the tequila witches but about Sean and Animal. According to the plan they shouldn't have stayed the mining area for so long. Madura the fastest update at Anhua fast. Whether it was unrefined ore or highly compressed uranium, its radioactive decay mainly consisted of alpha particles, so it would be difficult to penetrate the skin or cause harm to the human body. Uranium. But this didn't mean that it would be the same. The ruins, given that these radioactive elements had existed for hundreds of millions of years and some of them had likely decayed into more dangerous elements such as radon. The situation had become different. The half-life of radon was only days. And it was gas which could be easily inhaled into the body to cause radiation poisoning. The protective suits that I prepared for the exploration were designed for going into deep mining areas. The fully sealed suit could effectively block out many kinds of highly toxic elements that could be found. Uranium mine. The gas mask could filter out radon and other toxic gases as long as didn't stay the mining area for extended periods of time. It could basically guarantee your safety. But once too much time had passed, the endurance and effectiveness of the suits would be limited. This meant that those who participated copying the murals might have exceeded the safety limits and thus been exposed to harmful amounts of radiation. They must immediately withdraw from the ruins. Call Honeyus, Marduk fastest Anat Dhu a fast could update. Now this letter must be sent to them as soon as possible. What does wrong? Do feel like you've seen these scenes depicted the murals before? Oh. Addition to using more ink, it doesn't seem to be different from other drawings. Well, combat ability and artistic appreciation are inherently opposite. Help me get map of the southernmost region. No problem. Ganja fastect update cord Bua fast cow. Was this coincidence? Hey, is this the southernmost region on the map? Isn't that where the Sand Nation people live? Mantua fastest update Mahua fast. That is clearly the relic of gods. Stop this Maria fastest date Kadbua fast come. So are still not going to tell me where the holy book is. The church is over. Farina do still want to plot against me. Should the least think about your companions if not about yourself. Those damn church dregs. There are many places they could have chosen to live. The kingdom of Wolf Heart. Did they have to pick Archduke Island? They have group of gods, punishment warriors, and could have picked anywhere to settle down as long as they stay as far away from Grey Castle as possible. Did they attempt to murder me? If I didn't ask Pope maybe to give me some guards to protect me as precautions, they would have Mounted head on the city wall now. Out of the gods' punishment warriors, only 2 to 3 were capable of fighting now. The others had either died during the battle or had lost limbs. It was impossible for them to fight again. I relied on those gods' punishment warriors to secure position on Archduke Island. If it weren't for Holy Book, I would already kill her. I'm not sure whether the church is over, but I know Earl Lorenzo not. I should call traitor. Biggest mistake was that I underestimated your gods' punishment warriors. ADA for Stek to date. Ordua fast co. But there are few uses now, right? Otherwise wouldn't need the Holy Book so badly. Want to know the secret passing down among the popes, which is how to create the gods' punishment army so that keep your pitiable position __ fat. You'd better tell me what I want to tell me. Where is the Holy Book? I don't know __ that's really pity. Chop off leg, pick anyone like I want her companions. Stop acting. Remember the tenor Todd Payne last time the blood had darkened. Do still want to play the same trick? It seems that the comfortable life here has made Bishop forget the difference between living and dead. One chopped it off from body, right? Killed them. Long time traitor. I'm not even acting Pope. How would I know where the Holy Book is? Pope Tucker Thor might know it, but he never told me. Nobody this world would ever know how to create God's punishment army now. Ardsley fastest update. Mathua fast cowed. You're lying. Tucker Thor asked to come to rebuild the church, the kingdom of Wolf Heart, and revenge Herms without the Holy Book. How the church compete against Grey Castle? Halal with God's punishment army. The church can't compete against Grey Castle either. The acting Pope simply wanted to save us and for everybody to spend the rest of their lives peacefully. This is absurd. Do think he'll believe you if plan to settle down? Did attack Archduke Island, didn't attempt to steal the wealth, the food, the armors and the weapons here. Tucker entrusted the gods' punishment warriors to you, and he just wanted to live happy life. Nonsense, believe it or not. But this is the truth. I also want to tell something else. If didn't kill the messengers but treated them fairly, we would have probably chosen somewhere else to settle down, but made the worst decision. Know what kind of iconic vest? Those double crosses like you. Mantua the fastest update. Canwa fast con failed Pope O'Brien, so don't deserve the life Pope Tucker Thor earned for us. It's shame that I didn't kill you, but the nobles, the kingdom of Wolfheart, would eventually know who are, even if you have washed your hands off the whole matter and have nothing to do with the church. You'll never become true noble. You're just traitor living on borrowed time. I know exactly what your little scheme is _ you just attempted to provoke me into killing so that the whereabouts of the Holy Book would remain a secret forever, but I make spit it out. There are not only supplies here but also a lot of instruments of torture which we normally use on witches. I wonder if you would hold better than those fallen. Let's start with your toenails when I pull them off. Peace. Ifs Padua Fastfest update. Kadua fast cowed. I hope could still play tough when I rip them off. Sit and Manhwa fast com for the fastest releases. I had no idea how long it would take Farina to yield. As member of the Judgment Army, she had exceptionally strong willpower. There was big chance that the nobles would appoint merchants to on me. I need more gods' punishment warriors to protect me before it was too late, but Farina person I loathed so much refused to tell me the key information. This is so frustrating. Your lordship give heard something interesting recently. Get out of here. Ulf's Manhwa the fastest update. Janva fast. It may be helpful solving your problem. What is it? The border of the Kingdom of Dawn has been little unstable lately. It seems that they plan to head to Cage Mountain. What does it have to do with us? Archduke Island won't gain anything from it, no matter who takes Cage. Maintain _ your lordship. I'm not talking about the operation itself, but the person behind this. Give heard that the King of Grey Castle is behind this. The King of Grey Castle sure filled me in. I got the news from various reliable sources. The troop stationed the foot of Cage Mountain is from Grey Castle _ their outfits and weapons fit the description. Further, death row prisoners from all parts of the Kingdom of Dawn are heading to Cage Mountain as well. Some of them proclaimed that they work for the King of Grey Castle. Markup fastest update. Kardua fast cowed. Cage Mountain _ death row prisoners. Is he coming for that _ Very likely, your lordship. Not he must be coming for that Kahlua fastest update at Manhwa fast. How did he know? It isn't surprising. That he knew the discovery of the ruin was simply pure lucky. I always thought wait. Cal connection between those ruins and Roland happens to be the first person who noticed this connection. It was rumored that group of villagers had stolen some treasures from the cursing temple, but died shortly afterward. The local nobles had later taken possession of these treasures. The ancestors of Cliff Ridge Earl had been very interested in. He believed that the deaths had nothing to do with the curse on the temple but with the treasures taken out from the temple. Thus he had put a lot of effort and time searching for them and had finally retrieved part of these treasures from the Kingdom of Dawn. The research had cost a dozen lives. The end. The old Earl had finally found something unusual. It was a lethal weapon that produced deadly ray working just like curse. But the weapon had lost its power after several uses, as if its power had been exhausted. Although the old Earl had sent many people to the border to search for similar one whilst even risking his life to explore the temple himself, he had not found way to recover it. Therefore he had recorded the incident his family book, hoping his descendants would one day find answer. The miraculous weapons had thus been passed down through generations. State Eleceed Ubuntu. Until the church had seized Cliff Ridge century later. Istadej_such we Aiton. Your lordship had been very interested the item the beginning, however, after played around with it for few times, nothing had happened. Had thus lost the interest and put it away with the other treasures the warehouse, planning to deal with it after return to the holy city. This Mantua fastest update Manhwa fast. After the church had suffered miserable defeat Woodwind Ridge Cage Mountain, the situation had taken turn for the worse. Nobody had cared about the looted items any longer and had also put the matter out of mind. Yes, suppose Roland Wimbledon learned about the treasures, the ruins, from other sources, he would probably know how this thing works. According no, this powerful thing probably replaced the god's punishment warriors. This Mantua fastest update Manhwa fast. Right, this is cursed weapons. It definitely deters the nobles, the kingdom of Wolf Heart, from challenging authority. Meanwhile, I'll earn me some time to search for the holy book. Come with me to the warehouse now, your lordship. I have to make sure that it's still on Archduke Island. Although important, I have to guard it well. Was found it compared to all the other looted treasures such as luminous pearls and beautiful sculptures. It was square, much coarser than polished granites. Nobody would have ever spared it glance if there were no decorative sapphire stripes on it. Gulfs. Padua, Astestudate. Ardua fast cowed. Oh, it glows. It was unbelievable that the stone, which had been unresponsive over the past years, Roland sent his people to the cursing. It would be a bit unbelievable to say that the two are unrelated. I want to go to Cage Maintain. I trust no one but you to get the information on how to use the stone. Don't worry about money, rest assured I'll do best. Another thing, make sure that the King of Grey Castle doesn't notice you. He could destroy the church, and certainly could destroy effortlessly. Have to keep low profile unless the stone exerts its power. I place the future of Archduke Island your hands. Here. Us Padua, Astist update, Orhua fast com. Life Garcia, Asta step date Matda fast cot. How is she doing? Sit and Manhwa fast for the fastest releases. Sometimes give even heard her screams reach the hall. If things go on like this, she won't be alive for long. Why, after the plan failed, I had foreseen the fierce retaliation from their enemy, and Farina as leader is no exception, as the traitor wanted to know the whereabouts of the holy book. He would definitely use every possible means to force Farina to speak. Us vodka fast estudate adamant. Could damn it, did I agree to her plan? I should not have let Farina act as the diversion. I rather fight to last breath and die with her the castle than retreat alone. Si'd know what the bishop is asking for. Maybe should just let him have it. That will the least free Farina from his not bishop only traitor. I don't have what he wants. It was destroyed when Herm's cathedral fell. May God bless us. What ironic, back the old days before the fall of the new and old holy cities, I would have never taken ordinary believer seriously, but now with the betrayal of the bishop and the priest I could Trust no one but this believer who came from the bottom of the pyramid. It appeared that this had deeper love for the church than many of the executives did not care. Whether this was St. Lorenzo or not, I practically had nothing else to lose if this was indeed he. Should have noticed that I had nothing to offer now and no snil CV him this Mantua fastest update Manhwa fast give got to get the butler would suspect me if I lingered too long. Are we still meeting here 3 days, huh? Sounds good to me. If anything changes I'll let know. Right, something happened the castle lately. One of the bishop's henchmen, Priest Hagrid, went to the southwest. The coachman said they were heading to Cage Mountain. Thought might want to know about it. Noted. Thank you. Cage Mountain. It looks like everybody is talking about it lately. Cage Mountain. Perhaps there's chance of saving Farina after all. Padua. Astist update Cadbua fast cowed. It was not the holy book that contained the method of creating the God's punishment army but request from Tucker. The book talked about the history of human beings and demons as well as the origin of the battle of divine will. I was stunned as I the story and suddenly understood Tucker had asked them to leave Hermes. I remembered that Lorenzo had indeed found treasure Cage Mountain and had even reported to the church when he had been the caretaker for the items looted from the kingdom of Wolf Heart. I did not know whether the treasure had been shipped to Hermes. But it did not matter. What mattered was whether the king of Grey Castle was also looking for it. The nobles, the kingdom of Wolf Heart, might fear its cursing power, but Roland would not. Anybody could stop his impregnable army as long as Roland could help me weed out the traitor. I would have chance to save Farina. Arrival this Padua fastest date. ATDLVAFASECOUD. I will definitely rescue you. This time I did not want to leave any regrets. None or documents ever mentioned this record, not even the literature left the underground civilization, and for the first record about the southernmost region that was about years ago. It was travel note, probably written certain which the description was only few words. But it confirmed that the endless cape was desert. Asgarda, Astist update. Ordua fast co should probably take break. I'd also like to do that but I can't stop body all. Your discovery's too shocking. It is said to be subversion of the Union. Not that's not right. It's disrupted the entire recorded history of mankind. Your Majesty, I have to admit we have clearly taken big step forward research, but do I still feel so confused? It's like I've lost something. This Mantua fastest update. Uali Watasut tu. This is all normal. The more know the more will feel like actually know nothing. The end all doubts be attributed to 3 problems. Oh, which 3? Where I who I hitting who is hitting me? Oh well. Just wanted all to relax little. The real answer should be who I were do I come from and where I going. These 3 questions seem very simple but when think about it the answer is not that easy. You una knave to change the perspective slightly and will be faced with different answers. Us Uganda. Astestudate Kadua fast cowed. Oh, have gone days after too many books. What's wrong with this? I'm ill from tequila and I'm going back to tequila. Won't it be fine like this? I think you've been deceived him. This is the reason I any occasionally being simple-minded be form of happiness sometimes. Thank very much. It did relax us bit. But your response really surprised me. Not only were calm but also took thoughts into consideration. It was as if we're not the least bit surprised about this since we have confirmed the unknown battle of divine will and the existence of new ethnic groups, so we should hold meeting. Such important news should be conveyed to everyone. The sooner the better. This Mantua fastest date. Manhwa fast as wish your Majesty. Sit and Manhwa fast com for the fastest releases. They are neither the demons, the sea monsters, the underground civilization, nor the humans. Where are they now? I wonder if still remember that there are 2 sentences, the records of the underground civilization. That magic has made us extraordinary and that the mastery of magic was step to getting close to the divine, meaning we might as well assume that all participants the battle of divine will could use magic. Which means the winner could have raised the power of magic to new level, thus going somewhere we can't see. This was also the conjecture that the 3 senior witches came with after racking their brains. Although I felt that there were many loopholes, it was still better than simple I don't know us. Padua fastectudate cadbua fast cow not knowing meant nothingness according to common sense. The stronger civilization was the longer its footprint would remain. The ancient people built houses with hay and mud masonry. Millennium was enough to turn them into dust. On the other hand, overwinter had concrete buildings that even after millennium would still leave their outlines. Is civilization that may have won the Battle of Divine will disappeared without trace. After the war, that could only be identified from the scattered relics undoubtedly made it quite easy for people to imagine the worst. If winning could not reverse the fate of extinction, then this would greatly impair everyone's determination toward the war. This speculation tequila would the least help to set goals. So what was written on the murals was written least 1,400 years ago. And what the humans experience cannot be called the first battle of divine will, though that the case changing the name would be confusing, so I tentatively called it Lost Battle. Whether it was the first battle that was not important. Your Majesty, the expedition plan that was scheduled to be carried out after the start of the spring Mantua fastest update in Manhwa Fastcoin. Let's follow the previously formulated plan. Even if there are a lot of unsolved mysteries, the Battle of Divine will we must move forward. Maybe war itself was way to get us closer to the mystery. If we are defeated the demons, then there will be no hope left. This time we must sweep the demons completely out of the fertile plains. This is not only to secure the space needed for Neverwinter's development but also to lay the foundation for the final victory. What's wrong leaving so soon or impatient to explore the Shadow Sea City? I knew I couldn't hide it from you. Every moment that I controlled the steel ship I was imagining it facing the scene of the sea breeze. If could I even hope to sail straight to the ceiling? Padua fastest update Madua fast cow. That case we will probably face the risk of water shortages halfway through the journey. The other Chamber of Commerce that have invested heavily would not be happy to see leave their fleet behind. Unless plan never to return to Fjord Islands. I just wanted to express excitement to His Majesty. As Margaret said, this adventure is no longer just about me after all. For the fjords, the development of new sea areas means opportunities and wealth, and no Chamber of Commerce would be untempted. This is probably the biggest expedition the history of the Fjord Islands. I need to return as soon as possible to make adequate preparations. It seems that few short months have already mastered the steel ship. This was thanks to Her Majesty Anna. The subsequent improvements that she made to the hull was of great help. Have to see it person, otherwise it would be difficult to imagine that such large iron vessel could be nimbler than the three-masted ships. I'd also like to make request this ship was only active the shallow beach near the sea during the trial. If it's possible, I hope to get navigation report about the deep sea area. All the problems encountered should be recorded there. It is best to use Overwinter's new waterproof ink and sealant bag, so even if it falls into the sea, it is completely preserved. I understand. Count on me, Your Highness. There also something that I would like to entrust to your. I'd like to recruit group of explorers. Unrelated this expedition. Yes, I would like them to go to the Endless Cape. I remember there was nothing except yellow sand and black water. This Mantua fastest update Manhwa fast. That's what I thought as well. The Endless Cape was low risk, so there would be no need for experienced experts. So quantity would be more important than the ability. There is many people like these the fjords. I wonder what the rules of eligibility are. None, although we specified for explorers. Fact, anyone do it. Whoever finds any relics the Endless Cape will be rewarded, even if it's only brick of the ruin that remains. Naturally, but only if it comes from the Endless Cape. The more information relic contains, the bigger the reward. The news will be valid for long time as long as I'm the king of Greencastle. I'll be honored. Understood. The way, Your Majesty, since the steel ship has passed the sea test and is officially put into use. Does it have name yet? Of course, I intend to call it the Snow Breeze. Eunice Garda, the fastest update Marjua face cold. The Snow Breeze, surely it's good name, but wouldn't that be too soft and not fit for its steel body? Both rigid and soft combined is the best way. More importantly, this name implies auspiciousness and will surely bring good luck this time. Goodbye. This Mantua fastest update Manhwa fast the sisters that left for now she would all eventually return. Sit and Manhwa fast for the fastest releases. Anon Rivers. Father look was that larger? AI. This Mantua fastest update Mahua fast _com the lead actress this movie is called larger. Right she ashes pretty too. Yeah. I cried when I saw her being loved the wrong person the kingdom of Grey Castle. Everyone is the same was this the great chief's way. Don't be so shocked next time your sister isn't some kind of monster she just exposed her half-wolf form. I didn't say that. Find out where we buy the tickets for the magic movie no matter the cost. Have to buy them understood yes. There are so many familiar names including York Lucia's younger sister Ring and the three alchemists AI from the former capital city alchemist workshop see Buzzsufei Ue Sastifit U. See subduct, Sfukivsa Suzy suitably fuck slitszi. Subsets stiff. Your Majesty it's almost time yeah? Well let's get started. Do know what the great chief is going to do to make all the participants the two regions start running the same time. Markup Gast's type date Kadua fast cold the two starting lines are on the opposite sides of one another and all of us will run toward the middle of the street. Father could please take that headband off and the fur around your waist. Had repeatedly praised Morgan's beauty and reproached myself for asking her to cover her wolf parts to avoid criticisms. But don't have to wear headband with a pair of toy wolf ears. You're the chief of the Wild Flame clan. This is compensation for her. Don't ask me to take them off again. But if more and more people are willing to accept this look, they won't think of longer as monster I heard question the credibility of this match aren't from here right. Did notice those things above. Mantua fastestidate mandalas U it's called loudspeaker. It magnifies the sound several dozens of times. There's another loudspeaker near the start line Longing district. They are both connected to His Majesty's telephone. This way he gives order to all the participants the same time. Oh. That's great as long as it's fair game. Ill best to win the match the way uncle your body's really strong. The winter's just ended so it's still quite chilly. Aren't cold that short robe and this headband with wolf ears. Oh. Not here it is. You're displaying the wolf princess, aren't you? I like your outfit. Tell me where to buy. Rit. Ha ha ha. This outfit is Mantua the fastest update and Manhwa fast. Good afternoon everybody size I'm Roland. Wimbledon. I'm sure already know the rules of the game well. I just want to remind that the result of the race is not the most important thing. Came here to challenge yourselves. As long as do your best you'll be your own hero whether make it to the end. Remember not to disturb your opponents or play any other tricks this race. Just focus on your own journey and to win prize with your own strength. Ill wait for the finish line. Wish all do well this game now please. Get ready set. Got. Sister didn't join the race. If it's just about endurance shouldn't also be able to win prize. Because family needed me to do that. If I hadn't tried best to increase the influence of the can't family as quickly as possible father would have never got the Duke title. But now I don't have to rely on this kind of competition to grab the king's attention and I'm not alone anymore. Now have guys don't I? Us, Andra, fastest update eat Karlua fast, could do your job well. That'd be the greatest help to me. Yes, how long do we still have to run the sign that we're just past reads 14 that is to say? We're only run half the distance father are alright. You're panting heavily. How about we stop here and rest for while anyway? There are many people behind us now want to give again because you're not the last one. I longer would never say anything like that. When are you going to become like her? You're best to fight for goal and never give. Have ever thought of winning the first prize? How I defeat larger? Should I put some poison her cup or publicly expose her half animal look? Otherwise how else I defeat divine lady? Favored the three gods order to maintain Wild Flame's rank. The Iron Sand City the clan worshipped outstanding warriors. That was everyone thought longer was the best successor. Have never noticed me. I'm worried about you. If it wants for you I would be the lead now. Gulfs Padova the fastest update Cad Bua face coin. Father I mean then leave me alone and do your best. What? Is this the first time took the initiative to reveal your thoughts data? Too ton to old for this race now, no matter how strong I used to be. You're perfect running, aren't you? Ifs mark gastest update. ATDHU a fast cowed, there's old saying the clan if practice thing for. Card could call into matter how stupid a don't worry ill walk to the finish line. Then I'll go first father sit and Manhwa fast KOE for the fastest releases. Put these two things on father. X even though Longer had already left the southern territory, she's still part of the wild flame clan and your little sister, we should be best to help her. Gulf's Parker, Astist updater or lure fast cowed, go ahead show the great chief what we're moving do. It turns out that father has always kept eye on me. I was not ignored, I was not looked down upon. Gulf's Mantua fast step D hate Kadua fast cow. You're perfect running, aren't you? If practice thing for 10 years you'll excel it no matter how stupid a father knew it from beginning, didn't you? This Mantua fastest update Mahua fast could 10 years had passed since that day. End point. Morning light, don't think the second runner is also very handsome? I know him, he's the king's chief. Knight Carter Manish. Look, the royal emblem on his cloak. Today thousands of girls over winter fell for man. How do you like this title, or asking me? Thousands of girls, doesn't that sound too exaggerated? Don't worry too much about the details, would want to immediately the whole story if came across title like that. Yes, I would, so that's he's cold toward everyone as if we owed him big debt. Alas, you're just too young to understand it. Cool and talented men are more attractive. Look, he's catching up. Come on Chief Knight, okay? Got this. Mantua fastest update Manhwa fast. OE unsafe you queen as is. Does it feel like I'm running while dragging chain? I brought it originally just so that may spot me easily. I felt as if it's pulling me backward while it was running against wind. Not I can't give for May. What's with this outfit? Is he trying to gain strength imitating some wild beast? This Mantua fast estudate Mahua fast cold is that he run fast all of suddenly. Never mind, I don't care anymore. Rit. Van, congratulations, you've successfully completed the long distance race and achieved great results. The game is not over, but we've got the top 3 runners now. They are I win. Carter Manish, who finished 3rd place. Oh hell, was I still little bit slower than Morning Light. Roman Burn Flame. Morin Man, who finished 2nd place. Padua, Estestudate Cadbua fast could, and the champion is Sunflower from Longing District. This Mantua fastest update Manhwa fasts cold. Let's give them warm round of applause, so there are people who are so much ahead of us. Sit and Manhwa fast for the fastest releases. Ike Fixer tilde LTSFZZE equals Lays Elf Fury HB, lead slits. Unfortunately only the champion get the souvenir badge. What pity is it, really pity for you. The champion is from Longing District. If I were you, I couldn't have too many regrets like that. Come on, Sunflower was just lucky. If nothing else you'll get what want next year's Victory Day games. Really, I'm little worried that something unexpected will happen. This Mantua fast estudate Matva fast _ could if it happens all the time, then it's not unexpected thing. Hearing these two veteran politicians who had age difference having nice chat with many subtle jabs woven in. As for the champion Sunflower, she also seemed to have legendary life experiences. According to Scroll's roster, she had been rat on Black Street. And then she became mail carrier after I took control of Longing Stronghold. Since then, she had been running the streets and lanes Longing District every day to deliver mail. Her victory embodied the hope of many ordinary workers and made them believe that hard work could really change their fate. Is this what sporting events look like? Your previous world. The first half of the race seemed a little bit distracted because I couldn't see or hear what was happening. The race as saying that there was way to instantly let people know what was happening during match. Your previous world, how did do that? That's little bit complicated. Remember the television that told you? Mantua the fastest update Manhwa fast. Over winter was going to wage war against demons, the Tequila ruins, to boost the people's morale. I decided to give pre-war speech to them. This ceremony. Citizens Grey Castle, You've just witnessed miraculous race. Less than 4 hours many participants ran kilometers, which is exactly half the length of Kingdom Main Street. I want to remind all, especially the new residents. The past it took us least 3 days to travel from border town to Longing Stronghold. And we had to travel day and night to do so back then. If someone told that he could run to Longing Stronghold day would think it was joke. But today you've witnessed it. Padua. A stectudate cardua fast cowed you're capable of building roads through mountains and many others great projects this city for you. Anything is possible and nothing stop from achieving greater success. And this games is the best proof. As long as your majesty is here, nothing is impossible. And the witches, it is your majesty and the witches who brought us all this. Long live his majesty. And the witch sisters. Now we're faced with brand new challenge. Demons, we've arrived crucial juncture, war against them soon. The first army will go deep into the fertile plains and wage war against the demons. Tequila. Demons are the most brutal and greedy invaders we've met. They've destroyed many thriving kingdoms and massacred millions of people. Wherever they have been, cities and towns crumbled into ruin and bodies were piled like hills. So we must fight before such disaster strikes. We will fight them on land. We will fight them on the sea. We will fight them. We will fight until demons no longer exist this world, and then no one will threaten survival anymore. I'm so glad to spot some moving and people from other lands among you. I enjoy seeing dispel prejudices and barriers and to form close-knit community. This Mantua fastest update Manhwa fast. I promise that this is going to be the new normal. Far get junta. Demons intend to eliminate all human beings, men, women and children, no matter where come from or how older. This war we fight not only for Grey Castle, but we fight for the entire human race. Fellow citizens, when feel fear front of dreadful enemies, think about today's miracle. As long as we have faith each other and stick together to the end, we will certainly win. Now let's welcome the top runners to the stage to receive their awards. Ahus fast estudate and Matt D. Bua fast cot. The great chief is such good speaker. I can't wait to go into battle after hearing his speech. Are ready to go on stage and receive your prize, father, but didn't win first prize. Tried your best, that's enough. Go there and stand tall. Let everyone marvel what the successor, the Wild Flame clan, has achieved. Garcia the fastest update Dadaist com. Yes. Sit and Manhwa fast com for the fastest releases. Please take seat. You've probably all learnt about the reason for this meeting. I now declare that the war has officially begun. This Mantua fastest update Ianhua fast. This isn't something just throw onto the armies. As of this moment I require every governmental body and every department director of the administrative office to have basic understanding of the war, as well as the future political and military trend. I require everyone of to work hard and fight this prolonged battle together. We've had many great achievements since the establishment of Neverwinter. However, nothing would last if we lose the battle of divine will. If we fail to take the Tequila ruins, the red mist will spread throughout the whole continent. No time then, nothing would be able to stop the demons. Therefore we must win. We lose, we fail. Yes, your majesty, very well. Now the general staff will talk about the detailed tactics and strategies. Yes, your majesty, you'll have to use the big map for presentation. Anybody who looked the map would soon realize how small thing was Av. He wanted his ministers and officials to understand the littleness of human beings and thus focus on the long-term goal instead of immediate gains. This may be one of the original intentions of your majesty. Revising it first, we need all to know that this upcoming battle will be different from any of the ones we've had the past. It will last for longer period time. I want everybody to understand that this will be prolonged war. QQ. How long do you estimate this war will take? That depends on how fierce the counterattack is. The general staff has asked the Tequila witches to conduct several main livers. Suppose the demons fight the same way they did during the Battle of North Slope and attack us once week, we would be able to slam the Longing cannons their faces within 3 months. But they aren't stupid. And they certainly won't make the same mistake over and over again. Exactly. I anticipate that the demons would soon realize what the railways are used for. Perhaps they would even detect the railways the rear of Misty Forest. But we are also taking precautions since there are a lot of variables battle. I hope the administrative office will allocate the resources based on the worst possible scenario. And the worst scenario is for spring all the way to winter until this Mantua fastest Manhwa fast con the arrival of the months of demons update. Is Padua fast step date? Arda fast cow, then doesn't that mean we failed already? This doesn't meet His Majesty's decauto semicant. As long as we don't retreat, the battle isn't over, we are just deadlocked. The battle will continue after the snow melts. But this is highly unlikely, for we produce bullets way faster than the demons reproduce themselves. This is just the worst scenario. That case I'll need to collect food from all the other regions of the country for war reserve stock. As golden twos are currently grown all parts of the kingdom, I believe there will be a lot of excesses this year. These excesses would sustain the First Army for years. The plan for the Ministry of Chemical Industry needs a bit of adjustment as well. We'll need more gunpowder and explosives. It's not enough just to destroy the demons' encampment. Due to some reasons we have to exterminate them, therefore we need to cut off the enemy's retreat before the general offensive, including their air force and ground force, and only the witches do that. Some reasons it would put the witches great danger if they jim it high weak because of the curse. Padua fast estudate. Adua fast cowed, there's senior demon among the enemies who put magic curses on us from distance. Haven't figured out how it does that yet. But it might be very similar to blackmail. The church witch, if it escapes the First Army, would be doomed. Even if we do win, it would be just barely. Lightning will probably feel guilt to see that all the other witches would have to risk their lives for her sake, but now there is no choice. Anyway, the purpose of this expedition is to eliminate the threat posed the obelisk before the Battle of Divine Will, while the same time weakening the demons. The operation code is Torch, which not only represents hope to destroy enemies but also the light that brightens the fertile plains. This Mantua fastest update Manhwa fast, please do your best to expand the territory of Grey Castle. As command, Your Majesty. Sit and Manhwa fast for the fastest releases. Here. Mantua the fastest update Mahua fast com. We stop. Hurry up, don't dawdle walk. That's amazing, he didn't miss single step. He's the first person who did it. Benti of this Nashua fast act update, Adbar fast coup. Well done. It seems that aren't completely hopeless, only one person who passed the test to this date. Which means this group is the worst of them all. Princess Till said the aerial knights should be 1,000,000. If you don't want to be errand boy for the rest of your life, put yourself together and train harder. We really become aerial knight after this training program. Who knows least. The food here is good. We have meat every day with extra meal on weekends as well. I know what you're complaining about, Private. I didn't bother explaining to because I know your thick skulls wouldn't understand thing. You're indeed lucky. Now there's chance for to see what aerial knight truly means with your own eyes, the true meaning of aerial knight. Follow me. I hope don't wet your pants when see it. Gulf's Padua. Estestudate Kada Fastcon. Someone's already here. They're from the other class, alright? All wait here. Remember, you're not allowed to leave your spot no matter what. See, both His Majesty and Her Highness will be here. Any frivolous action would be viewed as potential danger and know very well its consequences. The king will come as well. It seemed that the king did highly regard the aerial knights. Well then, I'm boarding. See tomorrow. Stay safe, don't force yourself. If encounter the demons, remember to protect yourself. I know you've said the same thing to me over and over again. Please don't worry, I'll protect her. Off got, I'll wait for right here. Garliac MD blah. Old Key Oreo. Ordwal asked cowed what's wrong, are still worried. Could tell day hasn't even passed yet. Everything you've said sounds like farewell course. I could tell. Our doubting skills are a doubting Annal's ability. I don't think it's got anything to do with doubting your abilities. I just care too much about it. I hope that you'll all be able to live new era after the Battle of Divine Will ends. No, I was just making joke. If I were your shoes I would be uneasy too. That case I off, brother. Galba. Estestudate Cadbua fast cowed. Sit and Manhwa fast for the fastest releases. Let's start the stoppers, open the roads empty. All personnel leave the runway, open the hangar door. The seagull Avenatti. Jacinta. With Wendy's power, the seagull is just glider do. Law when compared with its fellow machines, as the latter was trying to obtain something that it had possessed from the very beginning. Gulfs Kaida Fastectudate Kada last cow. Carry the dreams of all mankind. Hey, did see that? What's that? Madura. Estestudate IADUAFASKCOM train. It doesn't look like it. There are no railway tracks on the ground. Could it be new invention? His Majesty, was this the invention mentioned Lord Eagleface? It seems to be coming towards us, J.A. I had the examiner already experienced this. AI. Is this aerial night? Must become night. Even if you give everything for it, this Mantua fastest update Manhwa fastscon. Sometimes think that we should just build command post. Build it place where everyone sees, so that it would not only boost morale, but it would also be part of the Battle of Divine Will later on when historians need to note it down. It would be something to brag about. Would be concerned about that. If you want to be recorded, history will need to endure Wendy's and Scrolls chatter. Until make the first move to admit defeat and change your mind. I've experienced it, however it's definitely not what ordinary people tolerate. Think it's better if you give them less trouble. Yes. Guess you're right. The battle with the demons would most likely last for months, even years. Would have to work hard. NATO T. To unit normality. Call everyone ill to the third border city. Your Majesty, think I found what wanted. Ardsley the fastest update. Adamant cold. Your Majesty, look, he turned the cup upside down. But the liquid did not spill out all, instead it just slowly slid down and then formed soft hemisphere clinging to the rim of the cup. This gel's biggest feature is that it keeps the chemical structure of the things added to it. I only added spoonful of oil to it. Burning the gel alone can't achieve this effect. Say that it's even better than the gel. Asked for this Mantua update at Mardua fastcot napalm bombs. It's done. The fire could not only destroy their facilities but also dispel their red mist. The red mist on which the demons depend for survival will become noose tightening around their necks. Not, Your Majesty, this gel is corrosive. This Mantua fastest update Manhwa fast. Remember that the worm's rubber liquid is non-toxic and harmless, but it changed after mixing with blood. Bloodsit and Manhwa fast for the fastest releases. Yeah. I crazy for chemistry, but I can't as yet so far as to deliberately myself for experiment. There are lots of things waiting for me to explore the chemistry world. I need to take good care of myself. However, blood is not easy to obtain. Raw material if you want to mass produce it, please rest assured animal's blood also works. Give tested it. The only requisite for the blood is that it has to be fresh. Does it have to be blood? Well, think the reason lies the worm's origin. Life Kak Vafastist update Kavlua Fasticom. The multi-layer monster used them to capture and store its prey's blood. May be one of the triggering conditions causing them to react. Although they were left behind the monster, their instinct still exists. That's reasonable explanation. I'm idea. Oh, what's it? We brine special guest to the weapon test. Is that demon still alive? Yes, it's alive, and well, it eats all the food we to him every day. That's good idea. Let's take it to the weapon test. Us Nashua the fastest update adamant_con. 1 week later. Ah, the air here is so refreshing. I smell flowers and fresh soil. It has been over years since I saw the blue last time. Don't worry, they used to be human too. But the demons turned them into monsters. They communicate through their minds, and that's heard their voices. If you want to talk to them, say it aloud or within yourself like this. Maria fastest update Mad Bar fast conned. It isn't hard for original carrier to take look the blue and clear water once while is it? That's because feline locks herself all day. The research room. The gods punishment witches have been talking about their experience the dream world lately. There's specific word that describes her lifestyle. I remember cool person like her a shutting. Nashua. Astectidate kadu var fast seed. I somehow remember there are two adjectives before that. Do really want me to say them? Oh, not really. See it, they aren't that scary, or they why yes, right. They sacrifice their human bodies exchange for life of eternity. Their new bodies are highly resistant to heat and corrosion, which means they directly touch many chemicals. Their tentacles are sensitive to different materials, which enables them to conduct multiple FX pepim FNTC. Same time, other words, their bodies are perfect for chemical research. What do you think or interested? Working with them you. Up I fine your majesty. R. This Mantua fast estudate Madua fast cowda care radar right. I prepared firework display for you. Committed atrocities against the human population on the land of Dawn and destroyed more than half of our kingdom. Now it's time for to retaliate. Enjoy the show. Us Padua fast estudate Cadbua fast scout prepare the experiment. Sit and Manhwa fast for the fastest releases. Explosion countdown. Detonate. Alva fast estudate Kadua fast cowed. Veil. Us ganja, astist update Madwa fast cold. If only there was weapon like this, the tequila age. It was pity that he had not been born. You for hours later. The creatures had been down upon all this time had now the capability to annihilate demons. Padua, astestudate mad bua fast cot. These are the last steel rails need to work on today, thank you. No problem. Come out servant Toyota. Memo_tar. But I remember that last time called it Mama. Really, that doesn't matter. What matters is that I pronounce her name out loud. Isn't that how demonstrate your power did? Mystery Moon tell doing that. You how did know? She also asked me to join the detective group. I_know. Nothing, they have delivered new supplies. I've got to. Toyota, let's. Markup. Astist update Marjua fastcon. 1 2 3 little to the left. Take it easy, hey, isn't it Miss Molly? Thanks for to help. We're going to bother again. Today the train unit is swamped. Miss Molly, we tipped over steam engine could make it stand upright. Look carefully there, ape. Different types of demons. The most common type is the mad demon. They have large bodies, thick arms and a good throwing bone. Spears, they don't throw spears rapid succession unless it's of utmost emergency, ha ha ha. Silence, I hope they won't scare the hell out of when come across them. The only way to save your lives is to pull the trigger and finish them before they kill, neither fleeing nor yielding would work this situation. Do you understand? Hey, where are looking Garda the fastest date? Aralua fast cowed. Sit and Manhwa fast com for the fastest releases. Queen Anna is really great when I become like her. This Mantua fastest update Manhwa fast could. Opal of Pool. What are looking so intently? Hey. How guys slack off and play cards here. Caught the act. Hey, if it isn't little Molly. If you're discovered, what will people think of sleeping spell? I'm going to tell Lady Till this. Mantua fastest update Manhwa fast. I was forced them to come here. Who is slacking off? I unloaded all these bricks from the train. Otherwise the workers would still be unloading them. I'm just resting after I finished work. How say? I'm slacking off. Should know that time is as important as work. Elegant lady knows how to keep balance between them. Since Margie is here, she makes sure no one will find us. After all, it's definitely not allowed to cause trouble for Lady Till. Don't worry about it. The way. Do you want to join us for playing cards? The more, the merrier. Of course not. The enemy was discovered. If this Mantua fastest update Malbua fast con, it's either Sylvie or Lightning. And they gave advanced warning. So won't see anything yet. Oh. Not Her Highness is naturally protected. The guards won't be of much help if back there. Based on the speed of the flying demons, Her Highness has leased IO 2 minutes to take shelter before the enemy arrives. According to orders, if there is no prior arrangement for combat plan, the first thing to do when confronted with unexpected enemy is to protect yourself and then go the nearest First Army tequila. God's punishment witch or other combat groups too. Sylvie were the one who spotted the demons. How many are there? Not this warning was sent lightning. It seems that there are only 4 devil beasts with mad demons. The direction is on your right side. There is no trace of senior demons. Only 4. It seems like this is just accidental encounter. Probably, but don't take it too easy. Should be able to see them 5 minutes. Ahus fastest update Mad lure fast. What are they hesitating about? That's not the demon's style. Hit them, not they're too far away. Too many variables for the coin toss. Of course there is another method. What method? For example, gun with larger caliber markup. Fastest update Mad Bua fast cow. Your magic servant does me favor. Visit and Manhwa fast for the fastest releases. IA. This Mantua fastest update Manhwa fast con. It's pity that I hadn't brought along for the last fight. This gun base is much more comfortable than ashes. Raise the head little, right, that's the right angle. How about now? Perfect. The way shrink its arms as small as your fingers. No problem, but then it won't be able to hold heavy objects. That's okay. Perfect. Don't forget to cover your ears. This Mantua fast estudate ear hua fast _com. Oh. This Mantua fastest update Manhwa fast. IV. They escaped. What did they come for? I don't know. They seem to have figured out how to dodge the sniper. The enemies learn very quickly, don't they? Little Molly should remind me earlier next time. I'm sorry, I didn't expect the guiding lines to appear so fast. Probably ability has improved again. I'll give special compensation to apologize. Didn't do it on purpose. Don't have to apologize after all. Defeating the enemy is more important, but I'll feel sorry for it. Well, what's the compensation? Chaos drinks. Are you sure? Yeah, the general rule is cup for each round. Red Wind whiskey. Special compensation is that if lose, don't need to give me cup. If I lose, I'll give it to you. How is this? It's once in a lifetime opportunity. I see. If I don't have to lose, it's indeed. Wait, it not doesn't it mean that I'm going to play cards? I won't join. But you've promised it just now. Stay here and don't leave. Ill to the command post and come back soon. Few days later. This Mantua fastest update Matdua fast conned. Did find something? Not, I'm not demon and I just met them once. How I know what they think? But what? This Nashua, Estestadate Cadbua fast co. I don't think it'll end so easily. If the enemy really came for us, they'd definitely take actions again. The near future. 4 days later. This Mantua fastest update Kanhwa fast come. Sit and Manhwa fast for the fastest releases.